After more than a decade in the same home, Jeff and Sharon decided their kitchen could use a fresh start. But just a year after finishing an addition, they weren't ready to tear up the house again.
We recently just added on an addition to our house, which was quite an endeavor. So when we were discussing renovating the kitchen, we were really looking for an option that would give us an improvement in the look of our kitchen, but it not being quite as much of a mess and such an endeavor that we did with the addition. And this was the perfect answer for us.
That determined, the next step was to figure out what kind of countertop they wanted. While researching their options online, Jeff came across shopcountertops.com, the website for Bavella Countertops. The company, which specializes in high-end laminate countertops, has created a website that enables homeowners to design their own countertops by choosing from a number of different colors and edge styles. Then they place the order online and have it delivered to their home in about 2 weeks.
You get online and they have different templates, whether it's a rectangular, square, or an L-shaped countertop, and you go on and you pick out the style that you need, the edge that you want, and then you put in the dimensions of the sizes that you need, and they make it custom made for your kitchen.
Jeff and Sharon agreed this was perfect for their kitchen.
The countertop that we chose was a beveled edge, and it's the style was a Bella Noce, and it's got a little bit of a texture to it, which makes it looks really nice. It looks almost like a granite, and it really made our kitchen look much nicer than it looked with the cabinets prior to doing it.
Jeff's only concern prior to doing the installation was his ability to measure a couple of tricky angles around the bar.
We had two areas when we tried to do our kitchen online that didn't fit the typical mold, and we were able to call the customer service online, and they talked us through it. We made a template, and they were really easy to work with, even with a difficult piece that you couldn't find on the website. They took care of that really easy.
About a week later, everything arrived, ready to install, and Jeff went to work.
In order to fit the new countertop, we had to trim up this existing cabinet. We'll come back with a trim piece of wood to make it flush with the cabinet or the countertop once we install the countertop. I think it turned out great. It fit the kitchen well. The corners, the edges really made a difference. It just made the kitchen look a lot more updated, and it's a nice, clean, crisp look to the kitchen.
We were able to save so much money with the renovation, with the choice that we made, that we were able to splurge on some other items that we probably wouldn't have, including the espresso maker and the mixer here. So we're very excited that we were able to get some perks and bonuses out of it that we really wouldn't have normally.